Hello, welcome to Try This at Home. Today I'm going to show you something a little different than what we usually have. You might be able to call this a health hack. Now, I've been sick for the past few days, as you might be able to tell by my voice, and I'm getting pretty fed up with it. Now, a few years ago, a couple of Russians that I work with taught me the Russian cure for a cold. I've never seen anything like it before, and maybe that's a good thing. But I'm going to show it to you here today so that in case you're dumb enough to try it like I'm about to, maybe it will cure you as it has for me in the past. So, what you're going to need to get started is, first of all, to be sick. It won't do you much good without that. You're going to need to be dressed in appropriate clothing to go to bed in. So I'm wearing t-shirt, sweatpants. That'll work good. Ideally, something like that to keep a little bit of heat in. You're also going to need blankets on your bed. If you have a heater blanket, turn it on. Mine is. You need some kind of vodka, black pepper, and some sort of a glass. Now, the original recipe, if you would call it that, was 1 cup of vodka and 2 tablespoons of black pepper. I have never personally been able to manage to get all that down, perhaps because I'm not Russian, but that's why we're going with a slightly smaller glass, a shooter. So, let's make it. Okay, shot glass or shooters there, ready? So we will take our vodka, pour it in until it's almost full. Then take your black pepper. Now you're not going to use just a sprinkle. You're going to pour the black pepper right on in there. So there's a good little mound on the bottom. That looks pretty good. Now, one thing I forgot to mention that you'll need is some sort of utensil to stir it with. A plastic fork, the end of this, will work good. You can reach down in there. Now the trick to this is stir it up and then chug it as quickly as you can. You want to get all of it down before you gag and throw up, is basically the premise of the whole thing. So, I'll pan the camera back up at me so that you can enjoy my pain. So we're stirring. Oh, and I forgot to mention, after you get done with this, the next step is immediately go and lay down in bed and pull the covers up over you and you will sweat it out if you do not puke it out, is basically how it goes. So stir it up good and then chug. So here goes. That burns. So, now go straight to bed, and the remainder of this video will be shot tomorrow morning when I report on how I feel then. Good night. Alright, so this is the next morning after the Russian cure for a cold. My throat is a little scratchy from breathing through my mouth last night because my nose was plugged for part of the night. Excuse me. One thing I do notice, I can breathe through my nose now. First thing I did when I got up was blow my nose, and I could breathe through my nose for part of the night, so I slept a whole lot better. So today I feel a whole lot better. I don't feel all the way better, but I feel a lot better because I slept for most of the night last night. So I would say this is maybe not necessarily a cure, but it is a way to make you feel a little better until your body can actually fight it off. Now, Is it worth it? Oh, I guess would be the big thing. I don't know. I guess that's really up to you. The vodka itself isn't bad, but putting in that much black pepper makes everything burn. Makes your nose burn, it makes your mouth burn for probably at least 30 minutes or so after you get into bed. So keep that in mind, but it is a feasible thing that can be done easily and cheaply. So keep it in mind if you're ever really sick and you just want a good night's sleep, this'll do it. Thanks for watching.